of the indie VTuber Battle Royale Bloodbath. Bradley, you might want to close your little puppy dog eyes, Bradley. Daddy's about to get violent. On episode 2, who knows who will come out victorious? Welcome back to the castle. Welcome back to episode 2 of the indie VTuber Death Battle Royale. Now things are gonna get a little crazy today. We have new power stancing techniques. If you look down below, you will see that power stance is available in the redeems today. We have a new power stancing system that has been culminated and calculated by some of the greatest minds in the castle, aka Baxter, who has some superpowers and calculated everything for us. But Baxter's calculations were not bloody enough for me, so I went a little crazy and added a little twist of my own. What's that twist? More blood! Basically, the power stancing has been perfectly crafted, but I added, instead of a D4, I added a D6. Because I'm a psychopath. So here are the new rules. The new power stancing techniques. If you don't remember from last time, before each fight, you will have a chance to power stance your VTuber. Now, whoever power stances the VTuber, we will roll 2 D20s. 1 through 5, no power stance. 6 through 10, 1d6, so on and so forth. This is gonna be a bloodbath. Do you like this, Bradley? Do you like this? Is this to your liking, Bradley? Are you ready to see some blood? Rules on crit fail. Crit fail snakes are re-rolls. Crit fail snakes, re-rolls. Crit kills, crit rolls, 10d6. There can't be a one with 2 dice. Oh, yeah, you get the idea. The one up. It's one and up, one and up. You get the idea. Now, we do have a new system for power stancing at the end, at the final round of today's fights. I'm not going to cover that yet until we get to the final rounds, but there is going to be power stance stacking. But we'll just have to wait until we get there. But until then, let us commence episode 2 of the indie VTuber Death Battle Royale. Bloodbath. You guys ready? Before we start, there's going to be some controversial combatants today. There are going to be some controversial combatants today, and if anyone has a problem with it, if anybody has a controversy with it, I'd like you to do 2 things, okay? If you have a problem with the system or the controversy around these VTubers, I'd like you to do 2 things. Step 1, take that controversy, wad it up into a ball. Step 2, shine it up real nice. Alert, alert, there's a secret. Step 3, shove it up your ass. Are you ready? Let us commence. Fight number 1. Laugh with me, Bradley. Fight number 1. Also, before we begin, just want to welcome everyone to the castle. Hope you guys are doing well. I missed you guys yesterday. Great to see everyone here. Appreciate the support. Big shout out to GamerSups for sponsoring us. Again, that is code LORD for 10% off. Guys, thank you so much. And let the fight begin. Fight number 1. Introducing our first fighter. You know him. You love him. Koki versus the undisputed champion of making insane live 2D rigs and art. This, dare I say, is gonna be a bloodbath. 2 fighters, Koki versus Twin Tails. Can we get a power stance for either of these 2 fighters? Now, you might know Twin as one of the artists for Mouse's new model. She's done a shit ton of models. And you might know Koki for just being a goddamn sweetheart. Who do you take? Let the gambas begin. Do we have the power stance in the redeems? Let me know if it's not there. I can double check. It should be there. Oh wait, no, we're gonna power stance after we bet. That's right. It's there. Good. I know you want to bet. Hey, gambling might be banned off Twitch, but guess what? It's not banned in the goddamn bloodbath! Now accepting. If you have a power stance available, cast forth who you'd like to power stance, either Koki or Twin Tails. Call forth and let it be known who will win this fight. The gambles have closed. Where is the power stance? Do not be greedy, you heathens! We have our first power stance for Koki. Koki will be power stanced. Do we have a power stance for Twin Tails? Cast forth if you do declare you wish to see blood. Our first power stance will be for Koki. Rolling power stance now. Koki delivers a 29. That's going to be 5d6. 5d6 for Koki. Koki is going to be getting an additional 16. Oh my God. Koki with 16. Twin Tails is going to be getting... That's 4d6. Oh my God. Twin Tails will be getting a plus 15. Oh my God, with 1 dice less. She only comes up with 1 unit left. This is a 16 versus 15 power stance indie VTuber nightmare. Are you ready? Over to the battlefield. Let me shrink myself. Bradley, let us go. We have Koki in blue. Twin Tails in red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bod. Healer. Catapult. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, the additional power stance units. We're going knights, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. My God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Our first fight. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you ready? I do have one disclaimer before the fight begins. There is something I must mention, and do not get it twisted. And that one thing is... Number 1, Episode 2, Bloodbath, begins now. And Koki is charging down the battlefield. Now, she only has one additional unit. I'm not sure how much of a difference this is going to make in the fight. The healers are doing their work as expected. Catapults still both up for both sides. Now, Twin Tails is not backing down, although she is outnumbered. I do believe Koki is advancing a little bit further on the battlefield here. I'm not sure who's going to take it. It's anyone's game now. And it looks like Twin Tails is pushing forward despite having less units. Is Twin Tails coming back with an upset of the ages? It's anybody's game now. 2 archers, both sides, and Koki is going all the way down. Twin Tails has but 1 archer left. Oh my God! Koki takes victory, and dare I say it? Dare I say it? That was Koki moves forward. Oh my God. I need a breather after that one. Koki has moved on to the next fight. Who will she fight? I don't know. Censored blood? Wait, what do you mean? I put like 14 pails of blood on that graphic. What do you mean? That's like, I put like 4 different blood spurts in that. I put so much blood in. It's green? Fuck! No way. That's green? I spent like 3 hours on this. I spent 3 fucking hours on this. Is everything green? Is everything fucking green? I spent like 3 hours this morning making that. Oh my God. As I said before, there is no script when writing history. On to the next fights. Our next fighters will be... Oh, this is gonna get a little hairy. our next fighter, an old friend of the castle, a mod of the castle, Hina Bobina versus one of the greatest influential D&D DMs of our time, and we look forward to his return soon, Nightmare Nexus! If you remember, Nightmare Nexus was the DM that did our D&D one-shot campaign with me, Mouse, Connor, and Yan, a beloved member of the castle, versus Hina Bobina, my mod. Now, I don't have a stake in this fight. There's one thing I want and one thing only, and do not get it twisted, and that one thing is blood. Cast your votes. Who will take this unbelievable, unprecedented... I can't contain my breath. Bradley, bring me my inhaler. Cast your votes. I am now opening the floor to power stance. If you'd like to power stance either Hina Bobina or Nightmare Nexus, let it be known and cast your vote forth. We have a power stance for Hina Bobina. Rolling Hina's power stance. It appears the gods do not look favorably upon Hina Bobina.
No power stance.
I didn't think I'd ever see it. We do have a power stance for Nightmare Nexus. Rolling power stance. My God. 6d6. My God. My God. Rolling power stance. 18. It appears the castle is not the only entity that wants to see a bloodbath. It appears the gods have a sense of humor as well. Nightmare Nexus will be power stance with 18 additional units. On to the fight. Oh, mama. Pardon my French, but... oh, fuck. We have Hina Bobina in blue. 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's go brawlers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Valkyrie. Valkyrie. Berserker. Berserker. Jarl. 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 Longship? Longship. Now, on the left in red, Nightmare Nexus is power stance with 18 additional units. Adding additional units now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't even know if I can count this high. 18. Oh, Heavenly Father, if you so have a heart, I ask you to look upon this battlefield. Despite the unimaginable difference of power, we ask that you bring forth a captivating, riveting bloodbath. May the games begin. Fight! Now Hina is unbelievably outnumbered here. Unimaginably outnumbered. And it looks like, as we expected, Nightmare Nexus is Stanley steamrolling that ass. And I mean unbelievable domination by Nightmare Nexus. It appears God does play favorites, as Nightmare Nexus marches down the battlefield with no regard for safety. Almost some sort of sick, twisted humor. Crushes Hina in the most amazing display. My God! That was And so it was decided. Nightmare Nexus moves on to the next fight in the Indie VTuber Death Battle Royale. We move on to the next fight. This is where things get a little fucky. This is where things might take a little bit of a turn, because we have our very first... Hold up. We have our very first... We have Kenji versus Sweet Tea. Do you like lemonade or do you like sweet tea? I didn't want to bring out a boy fight this early, but so the gods have willed it. Cast your votes. Who will take it? We have Kenji in blue, Sweet Tea in red. This is not for the faint of hearted. This is not for those who are queasy. This is only for those who want blood and who, after receive said blood, request more. Cast your votes. We'll let the voting go on for a little bit until we open up power stancing. Yo, Chance, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the... What the fuck is it? Wait, can you cheer in dollar amounts now? What the fuck? Thank you so much, man. And congrats on hitting a 500-pound back squat. Jesus Christ, man. Hey, congrats, brother. We might have to see you on the battlefield next. Thank you so much. Ashen, thank you so much for 9 months. Manmush, thank you so much for 2 months. Gotcha, thank you so much for 3 months.
Ryder, thank you so much for 7 months. Rangers. The Grey Bodness, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Teddy Brogard, thank you so much for 3 months. Hitami, thank you so much for the gift sub. Big Tipsy, Choppy Boy, thank you so much for 8 months. Welcome back, brother. Hey, Deco, thank you so much for the tier 1. Generic NPC name, thank you so much for 3 months. Chillaville, thank you so much for 6 months. My Obligation, thank you so much for the Prime. Blaster Raven, thank you so much for 10 months. Appreciate it, brother.
We will now open. Whoever wishes to cast a power stance for either Kenji or Sweet Tea, both friends of the castle. I have no stake in this fight. I legally have to say that. I have no stake in this fight, guys. I don't care who wins. The gamble is closed. Open your power stance now. Eggy, thank you so much for 11 months, man. Welcome back. What is power stancing? Yeah, let me go over it again real fast. Power stancing allows you to roll 2d20, and whatever that d20 ends up being, it allows a buff to the said fighter. So whoever you voted for, if you want to win your buff boys back, you can power stance that VTuber you voted for to gain a little bit of an advantage. We do have a power stance for Sweet Tea. Rolling Sweet Tea's power stance now. A 21. That is going to be 4d6. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sweet Tea's power stance will be... Oh, sweet Jesus. 18! Holy shit! Somehow, by the skin of his teeth, Sweet Tea gets 18 additional units. Now, we do have a power stance for Kenji as well. Holy shit! A 38, that is 7d6. And they said males couldn't be VTubers. Rolling Kenji's power stance now. 20 Oh my god. Oh my god. We have 18 additional units for Sweet Tea. 25 for Kenji. This is fucking... This is insane. Oh. Into the battlefield we go. Whoops. Are you ready? Are you ready? Can I see what sides, mods? Can I see what side is what? What color is what? Holy fuck. 18 additional units for Sweet Tea, 25 for Kenji. So Kenji's gonna be in blue. Let's move over to the Dynasty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dragon, dragon. Monkey King, Monkey King. Only fitting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever these things are. Hodges. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Adding power stance units now. Sweet Tea receives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18. Kenji now receives 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25, folks. There's no other way to put it. bloodbath. Fight! Now Kenji is marching down with the fire of 1,000 suns. He is greatly overpowered thanks to his power stance. But it looks like Sweetie is holding off in the back end. His hachas are really laying waste. I don't know if Kenji, despite having more numbers, I don't know if he's gonna pull this off. Sweetie is not backing down in this fight. Although it looks like now, just a few units left for Sweetie. His hachas have taken down the monks. If Sweetie somehow pulls this out, and it appears the power of numbers has brought to us one of the most electrifying cases. Oh, folks. It appears the gods, they're not playing any games today. As Kenji marches forth into the quarterfinals. I said to use D4, so you can't blame me? No, we need the D6s. We need the D6s. This has been unbelievable. Are you ready for the next fight? More units equals more blood equals more bath. Exactly. Are you ready for the next fight? Guys, I might pass out. I'm not gonna lie, I might pass out. We move on to the next fight. Introducing Onigiri versus Savi Senpai. Will Savi Senpai teach us a lesson? Or will Onigiri light a fire under our ass and put us back in the kitchen? It is now time. Place your bets. Who will come out on top? Oh, Bradley, I need blood. Please, I've become dirty, Bradley. And I need to take a bath. I need to bathe myself. Place your bets. Will Onigiri whip us up a victory, or will Savi Senpai teach us how the battlefield is run? Find out in the next fight of the Indie Death VTuber Battle Royale, Episode 2, Bloodbath. Now accepting a power stance for either Onigiri or Savi Senpai. Cast forth! Who is your Oshi? Who do you wish to see succeed on the battlefield. Now is the time. Open your power stance and let the world know. I want everyone to have a good time. There's no time for that. There must be winners, there must be losers, and most importantly, there must be blood. Nobody has points after round one. We have our first power stance. Onigiri will be power stanced. Rolling Onigiri's power stance now. If we have a power stance for Savi, let it come forth. Onigiri's power stance will be 20. That is 3d6. Rolling Onigiri's power stance now. 8. A respectable 8 for Onigiri. Savi Senpai's power stance. Oh heavens. 18, that's 3d6 again. 11! This is finally gonna be a fair fight. Onto the battlefield. We have Onigiri in blue. Whoops. Onigiri in blue with 8 additional units versus Savi Senpai with 11. Now, I'm not one to talk about destiny, and I'm not one to believe in fate. But if I were to believe that the gods were in fact real and were shining down upon us, I would like to think that in their hearts they want a bloodbath. Let us line the battlefield. Musketeer. This is gonna be fucking insane. I'm not gonna do too many balloon archers on this one. Jouster. Fencer. Adding power stance units now. Halberd 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Savi Senpai's power stance units now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Please, Heavenly Father. Please, Heavenly Father. We ask you but one thing, and one thing only. We want a good fight, Heavenly Father. We want a good fight. We have Onigiri in blue versus Savi Senpai in red. So far, it is an even fight. Will Savi Senpai's additional units cause catastrophe on the battlefield, or will Onigiri come out on top and prove that cooking didn't die with Little B? Now Onigiri is marching forth despite being outnumbered, and Onigiri pulls through. Onigiri pulls through. Oh heavens! Oh heavens! It's Oh my my God. Folks, did you see that one? That's something you can't really write. Onigiri moves on. Onigiri moves on to the quarterfinals. Despite being outnumbered, it goes to show you heart and determination can take you anywhere. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. On to the next fighters. In the next fight, we are bringing forth something a little crazy, a little wild, a little nuts. The next fight is between Ruby and the Italian Stallion. Vaffanculo! Uniho! From VTuber fame, that's right. We have Uni. We had Diariku last week. Diariku didn't make it out of the first round. Now VTuber has something to prove. Will Uniho be able to take down one of indie VTubing's greatest, cutest, most lovable personalities, Ruby? Cast your votes. Va farti fottere. Now again, I don't have a stake in this fight. I don't care who wins, but I will say Va farti fottere. Va farti fottere. Anonymous gifter, thank you so much for the gifts up. Private Jet, thank you so much for 7 months. Cast forth your votes. It's time! I am now opening power stancing. If you would like to power stance one of these fine, independent VTubers, either Ruby or the Italian Stallion, Uni, cast forth your power stance now. Who do you love more? Who do you wish to see fall? Whose blood do you wish to taste? Isn't she like the third Italian Stallion? It's not my fault that Italy produces some of the greatest artists on the fucking planet, baby. It's not my fault. It's in her blood. Okay. If we don't have a power stance for either of these fighters, oh, you son of a gun. We have received a power stance for Ruby. We do in fact have a power stance for Ruby. Are we going to let the Italian stallion spend a night out in the barn? Or will she be power stance as well? Rolling Ruby's power stance now. 18! My God. That's 3d6. Rolling power stance now for Ruby. Plus 11. Beautiful. And we do have a power stance for Uniho. Rolling Uniho now. 18 again. 13 for the Italian stallion. Let the fight commence. Oh heavens. We're gonna have Ruby in blue, Uniho in red. Ruby is going to have 8 additional units, Uniho 11. Oh my God. Whoops, sorry about that. What are we feeling for this? Pirates? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cannon, 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 cannon. Pirate Queen, Pirate Queen. Captain, 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 Captain. Bomb thrower. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Adding power stance units. Oh, 11 and 13, my bad. Ruby gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Uniho gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Upon Ruby, trying to prove that Fusion is not to be trifled with. Now she does have additional units. Let's see if Ruby can hold down the fort despite being outnumbered. The cannons are doing an incredible work for Ruby as she still has all 3 up. Will Ruby be able to take this and take down the Italian stallion? Are we seeing an upset before us? 2 cannons on 1! What will happen? Oh my God! Oh. It's another upset! And by golly! It's another... Oh, heavens. Oh, Lord Almighty. Once again, Vyujin has been taken down in the first round by an independent VTuber. I honestly can't believe it. Despite being overpowered by 4 units. Uniho has fallen. Much like her debut on Twitch, she has been banned. This time from the indie VTuber Death Battle Royale, Episode 2.
Bloodbath.
Now guys, we are moving on to the last fight of the first round of the second episode of the Indie VTuber Death Battle Royale. And this is the fight you've all been waiting for. This is the fight. I did save the best for last. I did save the best for last. Who's it gonna be? I promised some unprecedented territory. The next fighters are going to be disclosed right after we take a quick break, guys. I have to eat something, man. I'm gonna fucking pass out, dude. I'm legitimately gonna pass out. I'm not even joking. I can't scream. I'm gonna pass out, dude. I'm not even memeing. I have to eat something, man. But it is time to take a quick little ad break. I'm gonna grab something to eat, man. I'm fucking dying. I'm fucking dying. I can feel my blood sugar like leaving my arms, man. Let me run a quick ad. I'm gonna stuff my face full of something real fast, and we're gonna be right back. Give me 2 seconds, maybe 5. Which means it's time. It's time for the most controversial, unbelievable fight of the century. Introducing our Lord King, Booby, versus VTuber adjacent Cooksey. It's gonna be a bloodbath! Clippers, I've shit on you. Wait, what does he say again? He doesn't say I shit on you, right? What does he say? Clippers, I've shit near you. What does he say? I always forget. Clippers, I've shit in the toilet. What is he? I cannot remember what he says. Clippers, I've shit in you. I think it's that. Cast your votes! It's fucking time! Booby versus the clip ship son of a gun, Cooksey! Clippers, I've pissed myself. Now you might be thinking, Aethel, how can Cooksey be a part of the Indie VTuber Death Battle Royale? He doesn't even stream. Neither does Booby! Let us go. It's time. Cast your votes. Opening power stance. Power stance. What is that growling noise? You guys hear growling? Is that in the song? I'm scared. We have a power stance for Cooksey. Can we get a power stance for Booby? I repeat, Booby is power stanceless in Seattle. Okay, we have a power stance for both. Rolling Cooksey's power stance now. Cooksey rolls a 25. Holy shit. That's 4d6. Cooksey's level is +9. Not bad. I've seen better. I'm not gonna admit. And Booby, my king! My king! A 32! Oh, heavens. Oh, heavens. That's 6d6. That's 6d6. 29! Jesus Christ! Oh, my God! I'll tell you this much, guys. I'll tell you this much. It's hard to eat cereal when all I want is blood. I do have a question for you. What do you put in first? The cereal or the blood? Booby will be power stance 29 additional units. Cooksey will be a power stance 9 units. Oh heavens. Oh heavens. Onto the battlefield. This is history in the making. Booby is going to be in blue. Cooksey is going to be in red. Adding units now. Let's go farmer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Adding additional units now. Booby gets 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Cooksey will receive 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Clippers. Are you ready? Oh, I forgot two. Wait, which side is which? Which side? 2 missing on... 2 more for Booby? 2 more for Booby? Booby is missing 2 units? Oh my god. Fucking rip, dude. Oh, the front line. Yeah. Wait, the front line? Oh, these 2 guys, yeah. What are those guys? Were those, polishers? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready? VTuber versus Clipper. The first. Now, before the fight starts, there's something I have to say. Something I must get off my chest. Something that might be controversial. Something that might lead to chaos. Something that might not end well. But I have to say that I think this fight's gonna be
a bloodbath. Now, Booby is not
backing down, having unsurmountable odds as Cooksey faces Booby in what I can only describe as a one-sided pendulum swing where the ball never swings back. Will Cooksey be able to come out of this and pull off the most unbelievable upset in the history of our Battle Royale? And it looks like, wait, Booby still has the units, but can Cooksey hold on? Booby is picking them off one by one as his halflings are marching down with something to prove. And folks, there you have it. The numbers truly are victorious. It's oh, baby. Daddy likes. There you have it, folks. There you have it. Our quarterfinals. Koki, Nightmare Nexus, Kenji, Onigiri, Ruby, and our king, Booby. Hell. What's this? Four more? What's this?
Ethel.
Yes, what is it?
We want to introduce some new fighters.
Wait, what do you mean? No. We're only doing 12 this time, man. I don't really have a lot of time today. There's no way.
Yeah, the video already came out on YouTube, and it said 16 fighters each round. So if we don't stick to that, we're gonna be in big trouble.
What do you mean? What is? I mean, who cares? Nobody really pays attention anyway. It's just for fun.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to hold you to it, buddy. You're gonna have to do 16 each round.
What? What the fuck? I mean, I don't even know who I could add. Are there even any more VTubers I could add in here? What about I don't know, are there like flesh streamers or something that turned into VTubers or something like that? I mean, I don't know, man. I really didn't think this far. It's time for a little lover's quarrel. Introducing 4 more fighters. Coming from Flesh Tuber fame. Once Flesh, now VTuber, the bridge between streamers. From Flesh to Pixels. Introducing Abe versus his own fiance, Wendy, or as known as Natsumi. But the lovers' quarrel does not end there. For on the other side, there is another. They say there is no bond greater than love. heart is open, there is nothing stronger, nothing scarier than this. The next fight is Freem versus
Techtone.
When flesh meets pixel, where do we go from there? I don't know. I simply do not know. I said things would become controversial today. How much do you love your partner? Are you willing to kill them? Wait. I guess we'll find out today. The next fight is Abe versus Wendy. Natsumi will be in blue, Abe in red. This is a lover's quarrel. Place your bets. We will open power stancing in a moment. And I'm gonna eat my cereal. Are you ready? Now opening power stancing. You may power stance either Wendy or Abe to see who comes out on top in the lover's quarrel. Yo, Mary, thank you so much. Mary, thank you so much for 11 months, man. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Great to see you, man. I'm so sorry you got brutally murdered in the last fight. And so did Uni today. Wait, I did? Yeah, you got brutally executed first round last fight. Or no, I think second round last fight. It was terrible. It was honestly terrible. Yeah, it was a tragedy. Now opening power stancing. If you would like to power stance either Wendy or Abe now, you may do as such. If not, we will carry out the battle raw. Yo, Trunker, thank you! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for 5 gift subs, man. We're doing it raw? It is a lover's quarrel after all. Why not do it raw? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You know, it's kind of sad to see. But as they say, all's fair in love and war. How much do you love your partner? Are you willing to take them down for glory? Or would you sacrifice yourself? Would you sacrifice yourself? It's time. This is Wendy and Abe. Natsubi's gonna be in blue. Abe is in red. May the fight commence. Love is dead. Now, this is not something you like to see, folks. 2 people going head-to-head in a death battle royale. Abe is not backing down, but it looks like Natsumi easily lassos up Abe and literally, and I mean literally, And there you have it. Natsumi moves on to the quarterfinals. This is the last fight in the first round of the Indie VTuber Death Battle Royale Round 2 Bloodbath. Commencing now. Freem versus Techtone. Both of them technically VTubers. Who will come out on top? Now, I'm biased. I want Techtone to get absolutely fucking railed. I want to see Techtone get just meat on meat. I'm talking pummeled into the ground, man. Absolutely obliterated off the face of the fucking earth. Cast your votes.
Will love come out clean or ends in a bloodbath? How much do you love your other half? And are you willing to give up your life? Are you willing to give it all?
Do I think love can bloom on a battlefield? Yeah. If I was in a medieval fight, and somebody took off their helmet and, you know, the sun was glistening upon their skin, the sweat dripping from their face, and he took off his helmet and his hair was blowing in the wind, and he looks at me and he says, "Let's end this fight once and for all." Yeah. I could see it. I could see love blooming on a battlefield. Now, is that the case for today's fighters? I don't know. Only time will tell. We will be hitting this raw as well. No power stance in the lover's quarrel. This has to be even fighting, no power stance, going raw. Save your buff, boys, because we're gonna have some insane power stances coming up. Are you ready? It's time. Let's go spooky. Actually, let's go Viking again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Techtone in blue versus Freem in red. This is a lover's quarrel. Let us fight. Techtone marching down the battlefield as Freem does not back down, sending in all of her Valkyries at once. The ice archers doing their work, sticking to the back line, causing absolute havoc in the middle of the field right there. As you can see, the ice walls coming up. The Jarls duking it out in the middle, taking down Valkyrie after Valkyrie after Valkyrie. The Jarls cannot be stopped on both sides. This is as even as it gets. It looks like the archers are making their way for Techtone down the battlefield as he marches down. As he marches down and mows down Freem in an unbelievable upset. This is unbelievable. Fucking believable. Our next fight will be Techtone and Booby. Holy shit, I did not expect it to go like this. Oh my god, dude. There is something magical in the air tonight. I can sense. I can sense something different. Something unpredictable. There you have it, guys. Into the quarterfinal, we have Koki versus Nightmare Nexus, the DM. Kenji versus Wendy. Onigiri versus Ruby. And Booby versus Techtone. I will say this one more time. There is no script when you write history. It is time for the quarterfinals. Our first fight of the quarterfinals is going to be Koki versus Nightmare Nexus. Whenever the mods are ready, we will open up gambling. I'm going to change the battlefield. Okay, the bets are open. Koki versus Nightmare Nexus. Koki will be in blue, Nightmare Nexus in red. Cast your votes. I believe this is going to be a fight for the ages. Will you support the ever-positive, cute as a button Koki, or the dastardly DM from the depths of hell, Nightmare Nexus? This is the violence we've been asking for. It's time for the quarterfinals of the Indie VTuber Death Battle Royale, Episode 2.
Bloodbath.
I cannot wait for this Techtone Booby fight. I don't know who... Oh, man. I don't know who's going to take it. I don't know who's going to take this, man. Imagine if fucking Techtone wins this whole thing. We'll end the VTuber. There's no way. There's no fucking shot. If Techtone wins, it's pay to win. Maybe he does have the RNG gods on his side from playing fucking Genshin all the time. He'll get the best power stances. Who knows? My bruvs, it is time. I will open up power stancing now. Cast your votes. It looks like 700,000 right now for Koki, 600,000 for Nightmare Nexus. If you would like to power stance either of these fighters, cast forth. And we will add additional units. We have a power stance for Koki. Do we have one for Nightmare Nexus? Let's roll for Koki right now. She is coming out with a 25. That is going to be 4d6. Oh, heavens. Oh, heavens. Koki will be power stance with... Oh, heavens. 16 additional units. Do we have a power stance for Nightmare Nexus? This is going to be a one-sided massacre without it. We do have a power stance for Nightmare Nexus coming to you now. That is going to be a big 23. Also 4d6. 14. There you have it, folks. Koki will be power stance with 16 additional units. Nightmare Nexus with 14. Are you ready for the quarterfinals? Let us move to the new battlefield. We're going to spooky. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pumpkin catapult. Pumpkin catapult. 2 soul casters. And a reaper. Candlehead, 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 candlehead. We have Koki in blue. I will add her 16 additional units now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Nightmare Nexus with an additional 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is the quarterfinals! Coming to you now. Koki in blue on the right. Nightmare Nexus in red on the left. Fight! Nightmare Nexus is coming out with something to prove, as his Reapers are absolutely causing mayhem on the battlefield. Both Pumpkin Catapults doing a lot of work on the back end. Koki is not backing down as Nightmare Nexus marches down. Is this an upset? Is this an upset? Can he do it? From the depths of hell, Nightmare Nexus comes out on top and causes a absolute fucking unbelievable. Nightmare Nexus comes out despite having 2 less units to move on to the semifinals. You just can't write that, folks. Koki. Can we get a round of applause for Koki? Can we please get a round of applause for Koki? A valiant effort. Unbelievable fighting style, Koki. Okay, now I'm gonna clap with my hands. Unbelievable. Unbelievable! And it's time for the next fight of the quarterfinals. Mods, when you're ready. Our next fight will be Kenji versus From Flesh to Pixel, Natsumi, aka Wendy. Wendy made it out of the lover's core along top, proving that in love, you're going to have to make a sacrifice, and in this case, that sacrifice was her one true love. The next fight in the quarterfinals begins now. Cast your votes. Kenji versus Natsumi. Who will win? Who will face Nightmare Nexus in the semifinals? Kenji will be in blue. Natsumi will be in red. If you believe in love, if you believe in glory, cast your buff boys and ride into the endless night, into the pit of the unknown. This is the quarterfinals of the Indie VTuber Death Battle Royale Episode 2 Bloodbath. I will now open power stancing. If you would like to power stance either Kenji or Wendy, I call upon thee now. Going raw? Raw? And so be it. If the gods will it, then I'll allow it. We go raw. Back to the darkness. 1, 2, 1, 2. Reaper, 1, 2. Skeleton archers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Candlehead, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skeleton warriors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pumpkin catapult again. Fuck it, we'll go 2 pumpkin catapults. Wait, we got a power stance for Wendy. I cannot deny the stance. I cannot deny the stance. If someone would like to rebuttal and come in with a power stance for Kenji, this is Wendy's power stance right now. A 21. 21, that's 4d6. Wendy's power stance units are 6. Not looking good. If we have one for Kenji. Oh heavens. Oh heavens. Wendy has a power stance of 6. Kenji's power stance will be 23. That's 4d6 again. 17! Oh! 17 for Kenji. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wendy will be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what to say other than this is gonna be
a bloodbath.
Fight! Kenji is closing down the battlefield, dominating with his extra numbers. He is not backing down, but Wendy, although outnumbered, not giving up on the fight. Her catapult's doing insane work, and it almost looks even now. It is even. It's 4 on 4. Catapult on catapult. Can Wendy hold out despite the numbers? Will Kenji have enough in the tank to pull through? Is Wendy brave enough to cause absolute destruction? Wendy's right here. She's up 1. She's up 1. 2v1 catapult fight. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna pass out. Oh my fucking god. This was absolutely a fucking upset. There is no script. When you write history, folks, there's no way to predict these fights. Wendy moves on. Holy shit. I'm actually gonna pass out. There are your semifinals in the Western Conference. Nightmare Nexus versus Wendy. Oh my god. Change her name to Wandy because she won. Our next fight in the quarterfinal is going to be Onigiri versus Ruby. I need to take a drink of water, man. When the mods are ready, open the gamba for Onigiri versus Ruby. This is a tough one, man. Do you like cooking or do you like Genshin? Do you like the mix of reality and VTubing? Or do you go for full immersion? Or are you like me? And quite frankly, don't really give a fuck. Because all I want is blood. Cast your votes. Cast your votes. Will Onigiri be able to cook up a quick little victory, or will Ruby pull through another upset and come out on top? I'm now opening power stancing for the fighters. Cast your votes. If there is a power stance for either fighter, let it be known. It's time. We have a power stance for Onigiri and Ruby, and so it shall be. Onigiri's power stance is 16. That is going to be 3d6. Rolling power stance now. Onigiri's power stance will be 11. Not bad for a 3. Not bad for a 3. Ruby's power stance is 25. That's 4d6. Ruby's power stance is 13. We're gonna have a close one, guys. This is gonna be a close one. This is anyone's game here. You've seen the upsets. Numbers don't really mean much. It's anybody's game. We'll keep spooky for this one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 4 Reapers, man. Fuck it. And Ruby will be power stanced with, what was that, 13? 13! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Onigiri will be power stanced with 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the third fight in the quarterfinals. Are you ready? Let them bleed. Fight! Now, this is going to be a pretty even fight. The catapults are probably going to be doing a lot of the work here in the back end. The Reapers are coming right into the middle right now as they have a slugfest. Absolute slugfest there in the middle as expected. The catapults are doing work. It's a Reaper fight down the middle, and Onigiri is closing down on Ruby with something to prove. 4 units still on the field as Onigiri dominates. And folks, that is an upset. And that is despite being outnumbered, Onigiri comes out on top. I mean, we can't write it today, guys. We legitimately cannot write it. Some of the most unexpected fights we've been seeing, the most unexpected turn of events. Onigiri moves on into the semifinals of episode 2 of the Indie VTuber Death Battle Royale, round 2.
Bloodbath.
Now, I don't want to warn anyone, or I don't want to scare anyone, I mean. But we have a big fight. 2 12-inch kings waging war for our entertainment. This next fight is Booby
Versus Techtone. When the mods are ready,
open up the Gamba. We will cast votes. My king, my king, my king. Won't you bring me the egg's head on a silver platter? My king, my king, my king. Won't you please crack this egg and end his torment forever? My king, my king. Now, Booby will be in blue, Techtone will be in red. Caster votes now, we have over 2.1 million for Booby right now, and 1.1 million for Techtone. Caster votes. I'll let this Gamba go for a little bit. Now's the time. Now's the time. For what, Aethel? To get it twisted. Huh? Get it twisted. Bet your life savings of Buff Boys right now. Do it. Do it. Throw away everything. You'll win. You'll win. You can do it. Everything you have. How much do you love Booby? How much do you love Techtone? Prove it. Prove it by betting on them right now. It's time to decide. The last fighter of the semifinals. This is it. Man versus beast. Which one is which? I'll let you decide. Every day he doesn't stream, I grow weaker. Every day I don't see his face, I grow weaker. Every time I do not hear his voice, I grow weaker. My king! My king! Crack the egg! End his torment! Crack the egg! Crack the egg! Crack the egg! You guys ready? Now opening power stancing for Booby and Techtone. We have over 3.3 million buff boys on Booby and 2.2 million on Techtone. We have our first power stance for Techtone and another power stance for Booby. Let us roll. First up, Techtone. A 10! That is 1d6. That is 1d6 for Techtone. Oh, Bubba. Oh, Bubba. Techtone gets a 3. Techtone will be power stance with 3 additional units. Rolling power stance for Booby. Booby rolls. A 15! That is barely 2d6. This might be closer than we thought, guys. Booby's power stance is a 9! 3v9. Is Techtone strong enough to take it, or will Booby crack the egg once and for all and end his eternal torment? Find out now in the last fight of the quarterfinals of the Indie VTuber Death Battle Royale Round 2
Bloodbath.
It's time. It's time. Whoops. Catapults. Catapults. Shadowcaster. Shadowcaster. Archers. 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 Who will take it? Oh, can I get a... Techtone is blue? Is Techtone blue? Sorry. Can I get a clarification on the colors? Booby blue? Booby blue. God bless you. Booby will receive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 additional units, and Techtone receives 1, 2, 3. There have been upsets before. Will Techtone rise to the occasion and bring down Booby despite the overwhelming odds? Or will Booby, Infernal Beelzebub, the Arc de Triomphe, Infernal Beelzebub, Arc de Triomphe, opposite of Feline, Prince of Surfing and Torture, Master of Singing, Conqueror of Underpants, and King of Seamankind. Find out now on the last fight of the quarterfinals. Let it begin! Booby closing the gap early. Reapers off to a hectic fight in the middle. Catapults doing their work in the back. Booby's archers are staying back. Techtone has not lost all of his Reapers yet. Now he has Booby coming down with his Reaper. The Reaper does it! Booby's king! Booby's king! Booby's king! That was... All hail the king, all hail the king, all hail the king. My king, my king, my king. My king, my king, my king, my king. And there you have it. Your semi-finals in the Indie VTuber Death Battle Royale Round 2. These are your last 4 fighters. Our last combatants, fighting to death. To take on who awaits them in the round of 4, the 4 Kings. If you remember from last week, Shoto is waiting for the victor of this fight. And in the future, the next 2 winners. To decide it all. Who is the king or queen or whatever a gender-neutral term for ruler is of indie VTubing? We will move on to the semifinals. Right after a quick break from our sponsors.